I should get it on Thursday. Cool. Perfect. Cool. Get it on Thursday. Hey, how you doing, Nina? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm so happy. The Celtics won. I can't believe it. We are finally there again. I'm glad. I'm happy, and I'm gonna actually try and go and watch them play, but we'll see. I have to see how I have to see how things go from now until then. Next week, Thursday, is the finals. It's on next week, Thursday and Sunday. So I might go up and watch them, but the tickets are ridiculous. Hopefully, Minnesota doesn't get swept. I actually thought they were gonna be in the finals with us, but they haven't been playing good. So hey, it's still possible. Anybody, it's never been done before, but the Celtics came close to that last year. We were down 3-0, and we came back 3-3, and then lost Game 7. So it's possible, but whether or not it happens, that's depends on how hard they want to play. So we'll see. I don't know. It's in Dallas tonight too, so we shall see. Hopefully, the Celtics are gonna beat anybody anyway. It doesn't matter who makes it. Celtics are gonna win it this year. I know we are. We have to. There is no there's no turning back now. We have to win. We've been there 2 years ago. We got there and we lost, and now this year we're back again. So we have to make it. And last year we were one game away from going to the finals. So we got to make it happen this year. This year's got to be our year. But we'll see. We shall see. I don't know. They've been looking really good though. They've been playing really, really good. They've only lost 2 games out of 14, so 12-2. I've never even remembered them doing that before. So we'll see. I'm hoping and praying they win. I'll be the happiest person in the world because my soccer team in Portugal won the league, and that was like the best thing for me. So hopefully the Celtics win, and that'll make my year. Both my teams winning the league and the same winning the trophy in the same year. That's like never happened. Hey Virgo, how you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, me too. I've always been basketball is like one of my favorite sports. Basketball and soccer are my favorite. But I've been watching basketball longer than I've been watching football, like soccer. So I've watched basketball and played basketball my whole life. But I love soccer a lot too. So I love all sports. I love baseball, hockey, you know, American football. I like all sports, but my favorite is basketball by far, and then soccer. But I watch both religiously, especially this time of year. It's like it's the finals and playoffs, and same thing with soccer. Same thing, like it's the end of the season. True, we won one trophy. We won the league, so We're the champions. That's the shirt in the background. It says champions. I've been wearing green and white and black all week. I've been happy as heck. So I want to go to Portugal and celebrate the opening game in August, but I got to see how things go. Yeah, I'm doing good, Virgo. Glad you're doing good. But I would love to go watch. I would love to go to Portugal again and watch my team, like start the beginning of the season. So I haven't been in 24 years. It was the last, well, 23 years is the last time I went. They have a new stadium now. They have a lot of things. So I would love to go again because I haven't been in a while. And now we have like a direct flight from here to like the Azores, which is like an hour and a half from Portugal. So the flight's only like 3.5 hours. So in 5 hours, I can be there, which is great. So I have to see how it goes, and then if I'm available around that time and life is good and I can afford it, I'm gonna go Portugal. I have to go. I definitely want to go. So and then in October I want to go to watch the Celtics. Hey kids, all's good. How are you? Hey Intuitive. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready, Intuitive. And Kits, I got your donation too. Thanks. But yeah, that's what I want to do. But I gotta get I'm trying to get a new car now because my car is like starting to deteriorate a bit. So I'm having issues with it constantly. So it's time. It's 16 years old. So I might glad you're doing good. I might get rid of. I might finally sell it and then just get a new car. But I've been looking at cars all day, and I went to go to this car dealership yesterday. I saw this nice Suzuki Jeep. I might get that. I don't know. It's too expensive though. But I'll see. Yay, Becky, you got your power back. Yay. I'm glad you got your power back on, and I'm glad you're safe. Good evening, Barb. How you doing, sweetheart? You good? Oh, I'm sure you was. I'm sure you was. That's what I do when the power comes back on too. How did you guess? Yeah, that's all good. I'm glad you got your power back on. Ain't nothing in life better than having electricity. That's for sure. Especially during a storm and after it. Yeah, I can imagine. That's shitty. Been there, done that, lived that life. I ain't gotta worry about that no more. I got a big ass generator. So when do you know that last year, January, me and my friend fixed the generator. And since last year, January, we haven't lost power. And we had like two blow by hurricanes last year, and we never lost power. And I'm saying to myself, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, when the generator was broken, we lost power like 2 times. And ever since we fixed the generator, we haven't lost no power. Hey Lala, how you doing? All right, Intuitive, you said my first cousin, Daryl. All right, sure, yeah, I can check that. So like he just passed away on the 19th. That's shitty. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Well, at least some people. There's a lot of people that have you know, a lot of people passing away. But what do you mean Lala is leaving you? What do you mean? Like he broke up with you? Yeah, that's a couple days. That's last week, 19th. I'm gonna try and see if I can get him to come in. I'll see if I can like get his spirit or whatever. I'm gonna see if I can talk to him real quick. Oh, he's moved. Oh, because you got like the broken hearted thing. I thought you meant he's leaving you like it's finished. Oh, he's moving away. Oh, well, you're gonna have to make the run then. You have to drive over to get the D. All right, let me check Daryl's energy here. You know hmm, the person that I'm getting is a brown skinned guy, but I don't know if that's who it is. 'Cause I got like two people here. Yeah, he's brown skinned. Yeah, okay. So this is the right guy then, because he's next to another guy that's lighter skinned than him. So I don't know who it was, but I just asked the person to come forward. So I got a brown skinned guy, and then there's a lighter skinned guy, like a light skinned guy next to him. Not a white guy, but like a light skinned guy that he's hanging around in spirit. Could be a friend of his, or could be somebody that he knows. Okay, well that must be his brother then, because I got two guys I wasn't sure who it was. So thanks for clarifying that. Now I know exactly who I'm talking to. So what he wants to say is like he felt like he got deceived, in his life, in his like, this year. Like in the past couple months, he feels like he got tricked and deceived. Like people, like you said, like poor care, like a lot of things didn't go the way that he thought will go, like, and he felt stuck at times, and he felt like no one really cared about him, you know, except for you. Um, it's like what he wants to say is that, he's glad that you were there, for him, and he's glad that you kept his business discreet. And he wants to, he's like, what is like he's saying, like, shit, like you made him feel safe, and you made him feel like sheltered, like, and made him feel like protected type of vibe, like, he felt like you were his protector, even though you were his caregiver, right? But he's kind of pissed off that like his last 9 days, like he had to go through some bullshit, and he felt like he had no solution to his problems. He had no solution to him, like, overcoming what he was going through. So he's kind of like upset at that, you know. Hey, Miss Bikini. Hey, Allie. Yeah, like was a lot of the staff like was it like a couple people, like more than 6 people that were around there? Because like he was saying like he felt like no one really gave a shit. Like he had no salute. They didn't want to give him any solutions to his problems. Again, that's fucked up. But like that's what he's pretty much like saying, you know? Yeah. Hey Marley, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? So yeah, like and he's pretty much saying in his dying days, he was pissed off because like he knew those people didn't care about him and didn't want him around and didn't try to help him, you know? So like, and I think there was like one person in particular, maybe a man, a younger man that like deceived him or like treated him different or tricked him or like didn't give a shit about him. Like, you know? So like he's kind of upset at one man, a young man or a young person that was there that deceived him or like was capable of like talking shit and making people to believe that it was, you know, that they couldn't do anything or whatever. So, but as far as you're concerned, like what he wants to tell you is like he's happy that you were there for him. He's happy you defended him. He's happy that you were cautious with his condition and what you know what he was doing. I don't know if like I don't know if you took him on like walks or you showed him like out or you took him outside for a while. I don't know if you did that or not, but like he says he misses going outside, you know, and being in the fresh air and seeing the you know the sun and the grass and everything like. So I don't know if you took him for walks or you took him outside at sometimes. He appreciates that part like of it, or he just misses the time that he was outside. Like 'cause he's showing me like he doesn't show me him like in a place. He shows me like the nature. Like, you know, he's glad to be in nature now or like be out, you know, out and about, you know. Um the only other thing is I think that maybe he left you something in his will, or maybe like he did something for you. Like I don't know if he like paid you or he's like left something for you or he just wants to show his gratification. Like I don't know if he had a chance to do that. But yeah, if he left you in his will, like that's his way of saying like thank you. Like, you know, he wants to say like thanks for everything and don't feel any type of way about, you know, what you did for him. Like he appreciates you. Like I see like him saying like tell her that I appreciate everything. Like he's very grateful for what you did for him, you know. There was a young black man that didn't tell me he died until 2 hours later. Yeah. So he says there was a younger guy that was like a deceiver and an asshole type of person that didn't give a shit about him. Hey Dan, how you doing? So yeah, that's what I'm getting. But um he's glad that you watched over him. He's glad that you like took care of him. He doesn't have anything bad to say about you or anything like that. He's just pissed that no one that you and him had to go through that bullshit with everybody else, and he's kind of mad at that, you know. But overall, like he's grateful for you. You know, he's glad that you kept him safe to a certain point, and you know he feels like you accomplished everything, you know, with him what you could. So, you know, he wants to make sure that he left you with something and showed his gratification for you. So yeah, intuitive. That's difficult, you know. Yeah, it's difficult for to deal with because he doesn't seem very happy with you know the people that you know was there. But you know, for you, he was happy. You know, he was happy that you were there for him. He appreciates it. Yeah. Like maybe he wished he can go outside or something like that. I have no idea if he was allowed to go outside or he did go outside at one point. But well, right now, I think he's outside enjoying, his spiritual life. I also get like he had a hard time breathing or something. Like in his last couple of days, he must have had a hard time breathing. Cause I get like my chest and I'm getting like kind of a feeling of like a lack of breath with him, or like his throat. Something was wrong with his throat where he couldn't breathe or he couldn't like swallow or eat or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just give it time, because he's probably like I see that he's still like angry about that. So I mean it's still like, only been a couple days. So I think he's still processing the fact that he had to go through that, which is, fucked up. But I tell people all the time, a lot of people in nursing homes and shit, people want those people to die. They don't give a fuck about you like that. A lot of people don't really give it. Not everybody, but a lot of people don't give a shit. Yeah, I'm having like a like he wants me to let you know like he had a hard time breathing. So yeah, yeah, I can sense that like because he was like kind of worked up right now when I was talking to him, and I can feel like he couldn't breathe. Thanks, intuitive. I'm only as good as what spirit tells me. So I'm just glad that I can give you that closure, with him. So okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just felt like he just told me that he couldn't breathe properly, so that's why he was like pretty much done. But he definitely is grateful for you for sure. So I would say like give him some time because I can still see like he's kind of irritated. So he's not like really gonna say too much, but it's just like his mentality right now is still like vengeful because I get like a mad part about him, like how he got done in like that. But that's how people are, like, when they don't get the right help or they feel a certain way, like they take that shit to the grave. Like, they're like, you people could have fucking helped me, but you didn't, like, and you disrespecting me and my family. All that shit takes time to process. And once he gets over that, then he'll like be able to talk about other things. But yeah. 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 As soon as I tapped into him and I started talking to him, he was going like that. Like he was breathing heavy. So I'm like, yeah, this guy must have died from lack of breath. Like he couldn't breathe or something wrong with his throat. Yeah. But he seems like a good person. It's just that he's angry right now because of what happened. Like, but not at you though. He's a good guy though. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. All right, Kits, you're next. But if his brother is light skinned, because I had to go back and look at this. So if his brother's passed away and his light skinned, then he's probably with his brother. But even if his brother's alive, he could be like hanging out with his brother, you know, if his brother's still alive. If the light skinned guy is alive, then he's hanging out with him at his place. But if he's passed away, then they're together in spirit. That's the person who took him in. So yeah. No, well, the thing is they don't. A lot of people don't really go to heaven like that. Like people think they go to heaven, but A lot of people, they just want to be back on earth. So that's why that saying that says heaven is a place on earth, that's what it is. Because God gives you the see, when I've been doing mediumship for so long, and it's like I never see like a heavenly energy like that. I always see spirit back on earth, you know. So heaven is a place on earth. So like I think that there is a sacred heaven, you know, where certain people are, but I don't really like think that everybody goes there. You know what I'm saying? And just like how the now how everybody doesn't go to hell either. I just think that we have a that's why spirit is so alive around us because they choose to come back to earth. See, I don't really think that, you know, that a lot of people go to heaven. So I would say he's not in heaven. He wants to be on earth because I saw him outside, you know, and I see him like around this area where there's like trees and he's like, he's on like this bench and he's looking out and there's like buildings in the background. So he's in earth. He's on earth, but he's just chilling, you know, with everybody else, with his brother and stuff. Yeah, his brother died 2 years ago. Yeah, so he's with him then, because I see a lighter skin guy next to him. So his brother took him on. So they're probably like hanging out together, you know, and they're gonna make their rounds. That's my belief. Anybody can think whatever they want, but like when I tap into spirit, I don't really see like a heavenly thing because I don't really think that I'm worthy of seeing somebody in heaven. You know, who am I to see a person in heaven? If that was the case, I'd see Jesus, which I don't, you know. So to me, I think God gives us, you know, the opportunity to come back to earth and live on earth as a spirit. That's my analogy on that because that's how I see spirit all the time. I see him on earth, you know. So yeah, if he really wanted to live, then he's living as a spirit on earth. So he can still do all the things that we do, you know. You know, that's how what I get. Now I only saw him and his brother for right now, but I would have to like do like a full, you know, reading and check all of that stuff. But the first person he was with is I could see him with his brother. But we can check that like later on and you know, wait till he like gets more into, you know, being a spirit and adapting to it. So I'm sure he's with everybody, you know what I'm saying? They make their rounds. What they do is they what I believe is they go with they go with the first person they were close to. So that person says, "Hey, you're here in the spirit world now. You know, this is where we guys are. You know, and we will go make our rounds and go see everybody. Right now, this person's over there. This person's here, or whatever. Like you know, because they have free will to go wherever they want. You know, so that's why I saw him with, you know, but they'll eventually like you'll see them with all sorts of people. All right, I gotta move on to Kit. Kit says, "Is Ariel catching feelings for me? What good news is coming to me?" All right, kids, let's check. But yeah, intuitive. Just talk to him in spirit. You can talk out loud and say, "Hey, Daryl, you know, I'm glad you're doing okay. You know, I miss you. You know, love you, whatever. And you know, just make sure, like, you know, you come visit me. You know, whatever." You can talk to him out loud. Just talk. You know, look at his picture. Get a picture of him. Talk to him through the picture. You're not going crazy if you do that. Just do it on your quiet time and just talk to him. He's listening to you. Spirit will always go around the people who they love the most, and they're always going to make their rounds. You know, and they're always going to help you. But we have to believe that. If you believe that, then you're good to go. If you don't believe it, then it ain't gonna happen. All right, kids, let's see. Kids, I don't get like strong feelings, but he does look at you in a good way. And the reason why I don't see no like catching feelings and all that is because like the way he lives his life, he might be disappointed or broken hearted from his past or from somebody he was recently with. Where he lives, he might not be happy there, and he's still like going through like a depressed past type of energy. But he looks at you as the Queen of Wands, someone who's understanding, friendly, loving, caring, practical. You know, if you express yourself to him, then he likes that, or he's looking for some meaningful expression from you. He thinks that, he thinks that you're interested in him, and he thinks you're sincere. So he looks at you as the Queen of Wands, which is a good thing. He looks at you as somebody who's loving and caring and, has the ability to do what he wants in a woman, like, or has in a woman. But as far as like him, like really, wanting to be with you in some type of love relationship, he's still hurt from his past. He still has past trauma and hurt difficulties. He might be like depressed when he's home alone. He might be thinking about like, the past hurt, and he's not happy like how his relationships was. So in order for him to like be with you, he's gonna like take a long time. He's still in the healing process, if that. But he does look at you in a good way, so that's good. He looks at you as a sincere, decent woman. So, that's a good thing that he looks at you as the Queen of Wands. So he looks at you in a good way. So that's all that matters. Just if you want to be with him, my suggestion is to communicate as much as you can. Be there for him. Obviously you're not there to fix nobody, but just be a good friend. He considers you a good person. So you came out upright. Queen of Wands is like one of the most decent women in the tarot. It's the woman that is actually cares about somebody. So he actually thinks you care about him. So that's a good thing. All the kings want that Queen of Wands because she cares. Queen of Swords is gonna cut your ass, and tell you how it is. Other guys don't like that. And the Queen of Cups is a little bit too over emotional. And the Queen of Pentacles thinks her shit don't stink. So, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's got money, she don't need a man. She's one of those, feminists. And the Queen of Wands is them sexy, chicks that, wear them tight clothes and wants to look good, got them banging bums. No, I'm just teasing. Oh shit. I just had to, sorry. All right, let me see what good things coming your way. All right, got some good shit. All right, good. I've been getting some good cards for you lately, kids, because before it was like, it's kind of all over the place, but now the energy looks good for you. Lala, thanks for the donation. You're next after kids, all right? Thanks. All right, let me see something here. Dan says, peeking for bumps. There you go. There you go, Dan. I knew I can count on you. Lala said the Queen of Wands is fine. Some of them are. Some Queen of Wands are fine. Some of them are fucking pain in the ass. I've had a lot of Queen of Wands in my life, and all they are is a pain in my ass. Okay. Anything fine is a pain in the ass, literally. All right, kids. The good things that are coming your way is a new adventure, a new job, new possibilities, unlimited possibilities. But don't be careless when you get these possibilities and these these new things. Be more enthusiastic, take the initiative to make things right. Anything new coming your way, take the risk and go for it. I see you making more money in the next 6 weeks or in the month of June. That Six of Pentacles has come up a lot lately. So that means that June is going to be a prosperous, month for you. So you're going to get material gain, gifts, clarity. As long as you're generous and kind and you show your skill. I also feel like you need to escape from your brain. Stop thinking about too many things. Stop overthinking. Stop analyzing every damn thing. So that's the only thing I see, that you need to seclude yourself and take a hold of yourself and say, hey, stop fucking overthinking about everything. Just make shit happen and stop thinking. Do less thinking and more doing. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to tell you, like, I'm psychic on Tuesdays. you know. So anyway, yeah, you need to, like, retreat from all those thoughts and from that, escape mentally from your brain and just say, hey, you know what? It's not as bad as it is. I'm overthinking. I'm over analyzing. I have anxiety, or I'm just disappointed that things aren't going the way it's supposed to go, because in the past this happened, that happened. Stop talking like that and make that your new adventure more enthusiastic, and take the initiative to make things right. So you got new things coming up with your job or your business, things like that. Um, but don't be obsessed over the results. That's what they're saying here, is don't be obsessed over the results. The results are going to come, because next month I see you making more money, and people showing their generosity towards you, their kindness, their gratification. You getting recognition for the things that you really want to do. So it looks good. With that Fool card there, it's either you become a fool, you get fooled, or you make someone else look like a fool. That's how I look at the Fool card all the time. You know, yeah, don't obsess about shit. Just make it happen. Don't All the things you're thinking about, turn those thoughts into action. Thinking and overthinking ain't getting you nowhere. Stop worrying about everything and just keep going for the things that you want. Stop, like, talking about it and not doing it. Even if you're saying it to yourself, it still makes a difference. And another thing here is, like, in order for you to move forward, you got to get rid of those past thoughts about how things was and wasn't, how things are supposed to be, why this happened, why that happened. We should never ask the question about our past of why, because we're already in, a future, and we're already should be, leaving that shit behind, so we don't have to deal with it no more. So the good things is next month is going to be profitable and good for you, and new things can happen with your job or you learning something new. And this could be like your jewelry business too. I know you mentioned that last time, that you was, going to get more into that. If you do, it can be very profitable. And I think I told you that last time, that it will be. So that Six of Pentacles has come up a lot lately, and that tells me that that's June. That's June. That's the 6th month. That's what's up. June's going to be a good month for everybody. Trust me. We're going to be fine. We're going to make that moolah, and we're going to be happy. We have to manifest those thoughts. Lala, you said you was following that ass market. Damn right. Damn right. Hell yeah. If I see that ass clapping and I see it in front of me jiggling, I'm going to follow it, all right. You're damn right. I want to squeeze it and hug it. You never pass a bending ass. And if it's fed, I'll take care of it. Hell yeah. The woman of my dreams has to have a big booty. Without a big booty in my life, it's not complete. It's not a must have, but it's it's a preference. Well, that's the thing. You'll never know until you try. You're welcome, kids, no problems, sweetheart. All good. That's what I'm saying. You gotta go for it. Gotta make it happen. Just like I said in my earlier live today, 2 jobs are better than one. 2 businesses are better than one. The more you learn, the more you earn. The more you have, the more you get. Gotta make it happen. Yeah, there you go. I need a big rump deck. I need a booty deck. I like big booties and I cannot lie. If one comes my way, I won't deny. All right, I'm not gonna sing like Marley. I do karaoke Tuesdays. I'll leave that to Marley. Right, Marley? Lala, you can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. Not the big booty. Oh, good Lord. Big booties will drive me crazy. Big booties drive me crazy. I can't have a woman with a big booty. I'll go crazy. She'll be like, stop touching me. I'm like, baby, but it looks so good though. Don't be wearing shit that provokes me to touch it. Do you love me or you love my ass? I love you both. You know? No, you gotta love me more than my ass. All right, okay, I love you more than your ass. Okay. I like big booties and again. That's all good. Well, if you have a big booty, then I'll be your husband. That's no problem. I will never deny a big booty, that's for sure. You know? All you gotta do is wiggle it just a little bit. You know. Now that Gideon's away, now it's time to play. Oh good Lord. See that Marty knows what this song is. See, Marty's got that, when a girl walks in with a little bitty face and a round thing on your face. Yeah, that's what's up. Smack, smack, bang. Shit, I'm trying to think if my last girlfriend, her ass was flat. She had a pancake ass, but she had big boobs. But I don't really like big boobs like that. I like a big ass more than big boobs, but I had no choice. She had one of them flat asses. And my first true love, she had a banging ass. Yeah, she had a banging ass. Yeah. When I was what, 17? She was 16 when I first dated her, and she had a big ass back then. Then as I don't know, I can't remember. What the women that. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she had a nice ass too. Yeah. Now the last couple girls I was with, they had some flat asses. They had a pancake ass. That's what I used to call them, pancake asses. But they had beautiful breasts. So I can't have the best of both worlds, It's all good. It's all good. I just, that's a preference. Obviously, it's a preference to have a girl with a nice ass, but if I ain't got one, that's cool. It's not a big deal. Long as she's attractive, I'm happy. I don't want to be waking up and seeing some whack ass hoe on my bed. Yeah, I'm out full. There you go. Yeah, Dan's getting excited. All right, how is Gideon feeling about moving 6 hours away? All right, let me check, Lala. Miss Bikini says she's got a booty. Miss Bikini says her booty's fat. And she says she rocked her husband's world. I believe the big booties make people go crazy. Okay. Getting kind of, he feels 50-50, Lala. He feels like, he feels kind of sad, and he kind of feels like he's restrained now from seeing you. He's kind of like losing his faith, and he's like, he knows that this can be unrewarding in the end. But on the upside, right? On the upside, I feel like he's very determined to go through this experience, to learn from it, to get better from it. He wants to really analyze his ideas, and he wants to be like, he wants this to be a good thing for him. He wants this to be a good experience. Like, so half of him is kind of upset, and half of him is kind of determined to like see what this new experience is going to bring him. So he's kind of like, feeling like kind of half and half. But he still wants to be with you in a relationship, even though you guys are, 6 hours away. He just feels like, this is going to be a test to see who's sincere and who's not. I don't think that he's going to make like a lot of effort at first, but I also feel like he's going to be very preoccupied with his new life and his new job and everything he's going to go through. So right now, I just feel like he's up in the air about everything. But he wants to hold on to the relationship with you, but also he wants to go through this experience to see if it's worth it. So he's up in the air about what he wants, like how he feels. But he feels like he can be trustworthy, and he feels like this is going to be the beginning of, to see how you guys are really. Well, that's just it. The test of sincerity is going to be now. You know, that's the thing. Yeah. So that's pretty much how he feels. He feels like in a 50-50 vibe. And what I mean by that is he's sad. He feels like he's going to be restrained now from seeing you and other people. And he feels like, this he can either achieve something or ultimately not, get anything out of this. So he's like, it's too early for him to like really know exactly what he's going to do. What's your advice? You got to ask yourself if you want to deal with him being at long distance. Can you trust him? That's my advice. If this was me, I would be like, well, you're 6 hours away. So how are we going to do this? Are you going to come see me? Am I going to come see you? Do you want me to like come and visit you or hang out with you or come for the weekend? Or, if he doesn't like make any effort, then I would say, fuck him. That's what I say, but that's up to you. But if you really, really want him and you're really going to stick by him, then I would say like make time to see him, even though he's 6 hours away, or him see you, whatever the case may be. Intuitively, that's what I think is you both have to sit down and figure out how you're going to be in a relationship 6 hours away from each other. That's my advice. Is you have to like, figure it out and sit down and talk about it. And if there isn't no talk about it and he's already made that decision, that should tell you something right there. Maybe he's moving 6 hours away because he has no choice, or he had a choice and he's like, you know what? Maybe this is my way out. So it's how only you know what he really wants to do. But at the same time, the cards tell me he's still like juggling the whole thing about how he's going to deal with everything. Like he's optimistic about his opportunity, but he's also worried about how the hell this is going to work. Yeah, exactly. So if he had no choice, well, we always have a choice, but he chose work. So, which is great. He's going to go try this experience and try and make it happen. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying to you is, in order to be in a healthy, long distance relationship, you got to be able to like at least see each other, once a week or like every other weekend. So, are you going to travel to him? Are you willing to travel to him? That's what you have to ask yourself. Are you willing to travel to him? That's what you have to ask yourself. Are you willing to travel to him on weekends or when you're free? That's what you have to ask yourself. Marley, nuts? Nah, she's not nuts. On Tuesday, she's kind of calm. As long as she's under her woofy blanket in her bed, she's not gonna be a threat to nobody. But that's my suggestion to you, Lala. Is my advice is, what are you gonna do? Well, if you don't mind traveling to him, then that's great. Then you have to line that up. So I don't know if obviously he's got a new job, so he won't be able to travel. So that's what I'm saying. If he can't travel to you, then obviously you got to go to him. So the only person so now the pressure's on you, in my opinion. The pressure's on you because you're the one who has to travel. So if you're willing to travel to him and keep this relationship going, then it depends on you and whether or not he wants you to be with him. So it depends on both of you, but communication is basically what you got to sit down and talk about. Hey, Hermana, how you doing? If you don't mind traveling to him, then that's a plus right there. That's a win-win. Because if you're willing to travel to him, then that's keeping it alive. You know. Yeah, on Wednesday the kids laugh back. There you go, Dan. You're doing great. Good to hear, Hermana. I'm glad to hear that. So it's pretty much up to you. I'm doing good, Hermana. I'm just here talking shit. We were just talking about big booties and stuff like that. Normal thing. And my dog's snoring in the background as usual. You could see her there, just sprawled out. She was just snoring. Oh, there you go, Lala. So it's really up to you on how if you can work. If you're working from home and you like go visit him and work, and you can still work on a computer while you're with him, then that's ideal, right? It's still holding it down in the relationship. So that's pretty much up to you to like make it work. I know it takes two for it to work, but you also have to see if he will accept the fact that you come in there to visit him, or if he invites you. So I don't know what type of relationship you have, you know. See, look, he gonna give me gas money. He that type. So there you go. See? You're already thinking about gas money, So you want gas money, D, accommodation, and food and everything else. So you already want too much. That's why he probably said, "Fuck this! I'm getting 6 hours away from this woman. I don't even want to be around her. She be asking me for gas money, accommodation. She wants to stay here with me, eat my food, sleep in my bed, and gas money. Oh hell no!" But I can't deny her because she's got a big booty and she fun. So he'd be like, "All right, fuck it. I'll pay for our gas money. She can stay with me for the weekend. Give me that booty, baby." Problem solved. And make sure when you get there, you're wearing some yoga pants or some spandex so it leaves nothing to the imagination. You know, shake that ass and that's it. It's over. Allah's here. There you go. See, it all works out. That's my advice. If I was a woman, I'd be fucking up. I'd be a billionaire. You know? Oh, I already knew who he's dealing with. Big booty. You already exposed yourself. There you go. You already got it figured out. You already said he's gonna pay for your gas money. You said, damn right. He already knows what time it is. So if he really wants you to come there, man, you have nothing to worry about. Looks like you got it figured out. See? You be worrying. I see he's gonna have a job and he's gonna be making money, so that way he can pay for the coochie indirectly. See, that's a woman's dream. Get paid and fucked. It's my dream too. Pay me and fuck me too. Pay for my shit. Hell yeah. That's what I tell that hope. Yeah. What you need, baby? You can buy me takeout tonight. Oh, you better be giving me some deep. All right, no problem, baby. Bend over, I'll drive. What'd you say? I said, whenever you're ready. Whenever you want to order food, sweetheart. Let's get dinner over and done with so I can have dessert. Oh shit. Yeah, there you go, T. I already told all the women in here, all you gotta do is take a screenshot of me on a good day. Right? Take a screenshot and just say, look, this is my man in Bermuda. I met him. He's my boy. He says he'll take care of me. He's got a house, pool, business. He's a psychic. He's got everything I need. I'm moving to Bermuda. Fuck you. I'm going. I'm still paying for pension, so that way I get it. That's here in Tailgrass. That's all right. Hey, if you come to Bermuda, you be in trouble. You will be in trouble. All these guys out here, oh my dear. A single woman that comes here single, you ain't leaving single. I tell you that now. These hound dogs will be all over you. They be like, "Where you from? Where you from? Oh, you from? Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, you're not from here? No, no. Oh, damn, girl. Where you get that booty from? What you doing here? Can I take you to dinner? I got lobster. We'll take you some lobster." Once he starts fucking forking out all that money on you, then take you in his whip and then whip you in his crib. That's it. You be in Bermuda for the rest of your life. Once you come to Bermuda, that's it. You get lost in that triangle and there's no escape. There was a video going around on TikTok of this guy in Bermuda. There was this tourist, right? We had like a sailing event here, GP sailing, and a lot of people from all over the world came here to visit and to watch the race. So this guy, right? He's like a tall black dude, and he was going around on his bike, stopping at every random woman and be like, "Hey, baby, how you doing? Welcome to Bermuda," you know. And he was saying, all this shit to him, and they were like, "Oh, nice to meet you," blah blah blah. He was like, "You want to come for a ride on my bike?" And they was like, "Oh no, no, we're good, we're good." He tried to pick up every woman that he tried. It was so funny. I was like, this ass is gonna give us a bad name. This idiot trying to pick up these hoes on a moped on a bike. Idiot. But it was pretty funny. I had a good laugh. I said, these foreigners must be like, these guys are hungry for that coochie. They'll do anything. I need Bermudian guys, they're super hungry. They're like, yeah, who's gonna give me that coochie? I'm paying. They'll pay for it, whatever you want. They'll gotta learn for that shit. That's how hungry they are. Oh yeah, them over 65 MILFs. Them MILFs will be on there, no problem. And the GILFs. The MILFs, the GILFs. They're all hungry. Everybody's ready. If you ever go to Bermuda, you'll never leave unsatisfied. There's so much D gun around here. Oh my lord. It's like a competition. And when they're fed up of you, they're gonna go get somebody else. I'm fed up of this, so I want a new MILF. I want that. I want a different coochie. Some of these guys got different coochies for every day. Better damn than me. I don't want no headaches. I'm getting too old for this shit. As long as I don't need Viagra, I'm good. Oh, good lord. You need to start a rubber service, the other Grubhub. There you go. There you go, Dan. Yeah, there you go. Dan, the Flamingo Inn needs a manager. You know, I'm the pimp of the Flamingo Inn. I just get the women to come over there. I just take my profit and I just give it to Oda, and Oda puts it in the Flamingo Bank. You know, that's what we do. We like that. But we need a manager because me and Oda, we need a break. We'll pay a pension. Right, Hermana? We need a break. We need a vacation. The Flamingo Inn's been making money. Oh shit. Yeah, you gotta meet the criteria. You know, you need extra large pants to make sure you cover, you have to have at least 7 inches too. That's the minimum requirements. You know, minimum requirements is that, or else you can't get the job. When things are slow, you have to kick in. And that's why I need a break. It's been slow lately, so I had to kick in and do my part. I had to give up extra D, extra D. you heard me like Googling the Flamingo Inn. Mark said he was the manager in Oda, but I don't see no. What the fuck are they talking about? Mark owns a business called the Flamingo Inn with Oda? Oh shit. What is this place? Oh shit. Yeah, time and a half. There you go. We'll give you time and a half. Oh shit. The things we talk about. Oh boy. The Flamingo Inn. Those are the good old days. Yeah, see? Marley just exposed me. See, I have the Flamingo Inn hat on tonight, you know? That's why I wore it, because, you know, I'm trying to promote the business, you know? The Flamingo Inn. Oh, that channel already exists. But you have to be a paying member. That's why you don't really see it. You know, you have to be a paying member. Membership is very high, you know. There's only a few members right now, you know. And we're looking for more membership if you're interested. You gotta do the you gotta fill out the application first. We're taking new employees. If you guys want a message, let me know. I'll give you guys a message. Straight from the Flamingo Inn. Here it is. Big Marky. When you go to the Flamingo Inn, just ask for Marky. He'll serve you. I need to get a new barbecue, Miss Bikini. I need to get a new one. My barbecue is kind of like looking shabby right now. It's hanging on for dear life. I'm gonna have to get a new one. I'm gonna downgrade too. I'm gonna get a smaller one. I have a big ass barbecue, but I need to get rid of it because I don't need nothing that big anymore. Get myself a small barbecue, something just for me. Yeah, Dan's got that special barbecue. You know, you know what BBQ stands for, right? It's not barbecue. It's for the big booty queen. That's the barbecue we were really talking about. You know, we ain't talking about a damn barbecue that cooks food. We're talking about the big booty queen. Okay? That's what the barbecue is. You have a big smoker? Oh, that must taste nice, the food. Virgo, you want a message? Marley, Ilda, Dan, Miss Bikini. I know I gave you one early, but I'll give you another one. It's cool. Oh, nice. You need to get some charcoal. Sounds good. I want to do barbecue. Today I had tuna casserole in the oven. It was really good. My sister made it. It was nice. What was I gonna do? All right. Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, hell no. All right, Virgo, let me see what I got for you. All right, Virgo, this is your card, Sun Behind the Clouds, and it says, know that truth is a living force, whether you believe it or not. Know that truth is a living force, whether you believe it or not. Believe it or not, the truth is the truth, and it'll set you free. You're welcome. All right, Marley. All right, Marley. All right, Marley, this is your card. It's the clouds in the sky. And your card says, take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe. Take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe. And I tell people all the time. The more you think and feel the right way, the more the universe says, finally, your good thoughts and feelings are coming back to you. You're welcome, Marty. You're welcome, Virgo. Hermana, you want a card? Dan? Miss Bikini, I gave you one already. Yeah. That's cool. I was going to give you another one if you wanted one. I ain't cheap like that. You know? All right, Dan. All right, Dan. This is your card. It's got like some different moon looking type things. I don't know what that is, but anyway. And your card says, remind yourself that you are a soul spirit being. Remind yourself that you are a soul spirit being. There you go. Okay, Miss Bikini, have fun. Open up your heart. All right, Hermana, straight from the Flamingo deck. All right, Hermana, your message is very simple. Some flowers in the background there. And your card says, let love be your motivation for action. Let love be your motivation for action. I'm tired. I couldn't take the heat. Oh my. It ain't easy. All right, let me get myself a card. You're welcome, Ramona. All right, this is my card. There's some mushrooms there and some, whatever the fuck that is. Some type of fucking shit on it. Anyway. All right, my card says begin to see yourself as a spiritual being having an earthly experience of growth and transformation. Hell to the yeah. And I just finished saying this to Intuitive that was in here. Right? She says, do you see my cousin in heaven? What did I say? I said that heaven is a place on earth. What does this card say? Begin to see yourself as a spiritual being having an earthly experience of growth and transformation. Because that's what I see every time I do mediumship. I see spirit on earth. I don't see him in heaven because I don't know what heaven looks like. And I don't think certain mediums, I don't think mediums, period, are worthy enough to see Jesus or to see God or to see heaven. That's not what we're meant to do. That's not my opinion, you know. My opinion is we're meant to see spirit on earth. And that's where they are. They're all here with us. You think they want to be locked up in some place, you know, in heaven with nothing, with no family unless they have other people there? But heaven is not a place where a lot of people can go like that because you're not, you know, fully perfect like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I think that's a place like that not too many people go. You gotta be super worthy of that. That's just my opinion. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And there's another there's a yeah, and the thing, well, I'm gonna explain something like that I believe that I've read in the Bible. In the Bible it said that Jesus, you know, wanted to bring back people from the dead, like how he came back from the dead, right? And you know, he was a spirit, you know, and still is. But there's a there's some parts of the Bible that says that he wanted to some of the saints and apostles that he loved and cared about, you know, were passed away, right? But it said in the Bible that he bring them back to life. You see what I'm saying? Like he bring them back to earth. So like if he only bring back certain people, certain apostles or certain saints, then that's why, you know, there are statues of them because those are the only few people that are there. You know, it doesn't say that everybody goes to heaven and all that stuff because that's impossible to me. Because I think that what happens is exactly what I see is them on earth. Because not one spirit has ever told me, hey, I'm coming down from heaven now on an escalator, or I'm coming down from heaven. I'm gonna fly down here to you, Mark. Oh, let them know that I'm in heaven. They don't say that to me. None of them have. None have not ever. None of them have ever mentioned heaven to me, or no. I've never seen like that type of energy, because to me, we're not worthy to see that, because that's not for us to see, because we're not even dead and we're not a spirit. And what makes you think you have that power to see that type of stuff? You must be crazy. That's why I never claimed to see anything like that. If I did, you know, that's meant for me to see. But only the highest of highest level of people will go to somewhere, like go to that, go to heaven. That's what I believe. I believe there is a heaven, but Ain't none of us going there. That ain't happening. We're all gonna be on earth like everybody else. Because we're not in some sanctuary, and we're not in some like church, preaching God's word all the time. And I also believe, like, people can say whatever they want, but I also believe that we have a choice. Like, when you die and your spirit is there, God says, "Look, what do you want to do? You want to come with me to heaven and you start a whole new life over here with me and everyone else that's here? You can't see your family. You can only see them from, above, but you can't be with them. So you want to be here, or you want to go back to earth and be around your family in a spiritual form where you can see them, you can hear them, you can do certain shit to make them say that you're here. You can make them feel your presence in a spiritual form. I'll allow mediums to give a message to your loved ones. It's up to you. So if you had that choice, what would you do? The choice is obvious. Unless you don't have nobody, then God takes you as his child. That's what I believe. Like, say you're born an orphan and you get abandoned and you don't have nobody, you don't know who your family is, and you die alone. And you're like, fuck that, I ain't coming back to earth. Hell no, I don't even know anybody. So God would probably be like, all right, you can come to heaven. You don't know nobody, you don't have nobody, you have us. So hey, you come over here. But to a person that has a big family or wants to go back and see their husband or wife, or I believe that's how it works. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe. I've always said that because I've done this for a long time and I've never like had any type of heavenly visions because I feel like I'm not even worthy to see that. Because who am I to see those things? That's why I stay humble, because I don't really feel like, that's something that I need to see. That's something that I don't even need to do because that's not what I'm meant to see. That's only for God to see, in Jesus and the highest powers. And like you said, the ascended masters, angels and things like that. I ain't no fucking angel, that's for sure. But I believe that most people come back to earth. Most 90%. I could be wrong, but when I see spirit, they're here. And how can I see them at your house and explain to you what their house looks like if they ain't there? You could say, oh, well, they're in heaven, they're just showing you shit. That's possible too. But it's whatever you want to believe, really. But the way like people explain heaven is not how earth looks like. So I ain't seen it, so I wouldn't know. And like I said, I've never had spirit tell me that. Like say, hey, look, I'm from heaven and I'm in heaven. Tell them I'm in heaven. They never say that shit to me. They say, tell them I'm at their house. And they're like, oh, really? Well, what where they to? And I explain where they are. And they're like, oh, fuck, that's my house. I'm just saying, how could it not be? I tried this new drink today. It's called Snapple Fruit Punch. I always drink the iced tea, but the fruit punch is pretty good. I watered it down because I don't like it too sweet. But it actually tastes pretty good. I would get another one. I wanted to try something different today. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not that sugary. 24 grams of sugar, that's not that bad. Plus, I watered it down anyway, so it's actually pretty good. Took me all day to drink it because I don't really drink it like that. water it down. Yeah, that's pretty good. Anyway, yeah. All right, Hamana, I'm gonna get out of here. Anyway, I need to go. I've been on here twice already today. Oh, I think three. Yeah, twice or three times. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I've been on here for a while, so I was on here earlier today. I'm gonna go get some rest. I need to get my ass to bed. All right, Marley, let us know how the electrician makes out. If he needs help, tell him he can fly me in. I'll help him out. If he needs any help, I'll show him what to do. Anyway, everything is gonna be all right. We're all gonna get what we want. It's a matter of time. Every day that goes by, we're getting closer to our goals, our dreams, our desires, and what we really need in life. Remember that. Okay? All right, Hermana. You too. Thank you as well. Love you. Stay safe. Good seeing you. Marley, take care, sweetheart. All the best. Keep praying. God's listening. Dan the man, have a good one if you're here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Virgo, whoever else is in here, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be around. All right? Good night.